analysis of published data. It is a tool used to analyze the productivity and quality of a researcher. It is based on quantity and quality. Here in H-index, the quantity refers to the number of research papers published by the researcher, and quality refers to the number of citations his research papers has acquired in other journals. So if one particular researcher has more citations for his papers, then his papers are considered of high quality. So let us see how this H-index is calculated. For instance, if you have 10 publications and out of 10 publications 8 papers has 8 citations each, then your H-index score is 8. So this can be better understood using this graph. You can see the number of papers which are published are listed in the x-axis. The number of citations which your papers have received is mentioned in the y-axis. So as you can see, there will be a point where the number of papers you have published and the number of citations it has acquired will coincide. So that will be your H-index score. The number of citations received by each paper, the number of papers, which will be equal to the H-index score. So as I mentioned earlier, if you have 10 papers and 8 of your research paper has 8 citations each, then your H-index score is 8. So this is a very good metric system to analyze the productivity and quality of a author. One researcher has H-index score of 279. So this is considered as the highest H-index score in this world. So this means that 279 of his research papers has 279 citations each. So you can imagine the quality of that particular researcher. So how to get this H-index? You can easily get this H-index value if you have a Gmail ID. Log in to your Gmail ID, go to Google Scholar, create your Scholar profile, add all the research papers which you have published in your profile. Once you have added all the research papers, it itself automatically will calculate the H-index value based on the citations your paper has received. The other quantitative metrics used for assessing the quality and productivity of a researcher is i10 index. So this tool is most commonly used in the research arena. This i10 index value can be easily calculated by calculating the number of papers published by the author with more than 10 citations. For instance, if you have 10 publications and 6 of your papers has more than 10 citations each, then your i10 index score will be 6. This method of citation score is given by Google Scholar, and you can find the score of your i10 index in My Citation page of your Google Scholar. In the present scenario, H-index and i10 index scores are given much importance during the selection process. These scores are not only given to the individual research scholar, it is also being given to the institution. So it is essential to have knowledge about the i10 index and H-index value to get high score in the future. In future, these scores will also be used to get accreditation for the institution. Thus, it is very important to gain knowledge about these two indexes. Thank you for watching. If you find these videos useful, please feel free to like, share and comment. Also, subscribe to win a book authored by me titled Reference Management Softwares. Have a good day.